So 60% of parents have actually checked their teens' social media, but not as many parents are using the devices that are out there to really monitor what they're doing, and it's so important. Jacob DiMartino is the CEO of Raadr, and he joins us this morning. This is, by the way, locally owned and operated, so it's
Correct.
Great to have you here. So you're going to talk to us about how important it is not just to know what your kids are using, but how they're using it, because there's so much that can go wrong with social media, right?
There is. Nowadays, parents, they need to have an online pulse of what's going on with their kids. I think most parents they're stuck in the dark ages and they have no clue about what their kids are doing and who they're interacting with. And this tool we've developed is, a piece of software that can help them.
Well,
really.
I'm the parent of a 13-year-old, and I like to say that I'm educated, but even I have a hard time staying on top of what's out there. So walk me through what you offer
Sure.
on your website that helps us and educates us in keeping track of what they're doing.
Sure. When a parent signs up, it's very simple. We've made it very, very simple. First of all, they'll put in their child's information, like their name. If they have their handles to their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, that'll help with the results.
You don't have to have that, though,
No,
right?
you do not have to have that. We've kept this very simple, Catherine. So the next page we'll go to is, again, more information that I think a parent would know. City, state, zip, gender of the child, what school they go to. This all helps in the results that the parent will get back.
So really basic information.
Very basic information.
Okay, so walk me through what's next in terms of putting in specific words and what have
So
you.
here are a couple keywords that we picked out. The software has a total of 22 topics: sex, drugs, even ISIS recruiting. So these topics are all related to sub-keywords. As you'll see in an example here, we have clothing and sex. You'll see some of these keywords that are tagged with those words. So when you select those topics as a parent, it'll also tag all those keywords underneath it and go and scour all the social platforms that are available to scour for those type of words.
So when we talk about social media and protecting our kids, we always think about cyberbullying, but this actually goes beyond just cyberbullying.
Big time. This is more like artificial intelligence. A lot of parents, again, they have no clue of what their kids are doing online, who they're interacting with, and more importantly, why are they spending so much time on social media when they probably should be in school?
Right. Okay, so once you put all of that in, so you're going to use, obviously, your name as a child.
Let's go and find some real-time results, though, from an actual teenager that we have in the system. So what'll happen is once you add your kid, then it'll bring up this screen. Now, this child happens to spend most of her time on Twitter. All kids are different: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. They're going to spend time on one or the other. She happens to spend most of her time on Twitter. So as you can see, we click on the Twitter tab here, we make it real easy, and this is real-time updates. This isn't from 2 weeks ago, this is now.
So if you need to intervene, you can do it right away.
Right away, right away. So, as we start to scroll down, these are all posts. If you look at the date, January 15th, she's very active on social media. All these posts have just come up today, okay? So again, today's a Friday, she should be in school, and she's already got 28 posts that have come up. Now, not all of these are bad, but as we scroll through, there's some very suggestive ones here that talk about potentially smoking cigarettes or doing things that a 15-year-old girl should not be sharing or talking about. I think it's very important her parents would sit down and address this, just like any parent should.
Should the child know that you have this software?
No. Not at all. Not at all. They're going to find ways to get around it, and I don't look at this as intrusive at all, because the information these kids are putting out, it's already public. Even the private messaging that they're using is public information, Catherine.
Well, and I don't think they realize just how much this can hurt, not just where they are in life now, but later on.
Totally. Kids are building a digital resume. Parents need to understand this. Parents all over the country need to understand this, that what their kids put out, future employers can see. If they ever plan to go into the armed military or with police, they can see all of this information that they're posting now. They can pull it back up. So it's important parents address this and nip it in the bud.
I love that it's affordable. So tell our folks how they can actually take part in this free trial that you're offering.
Right now, we're offering a free trial at 60 days. When you go and sign up at Raadr.com, use the hashtag BullyRaadr. That's hashtag BULLYRAADR. When a parent puts that promo code in, they won't be billed for 60 days. Once they love the service after 60 days, then the packages are very affordable. We're talking $1.95 to $4.95, and I really think people can spend $5 to protect their kids.
Absolutely. I think it's fabulous. Jacob DiMartino, thank you so much. I have a 13-year-old, as I mentioned, and he's at school, so he doesn't know that I'm signing up. Thanks so much for being here.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll be right back.